Hey, Scott Tranter here, host of CNY Kids Talk, and it's a very, very special episode today. I've got Haley Catalano with me, and I'm really excited about talking to Haley here because she's doing something extraordinary in the community. And I'm going to let her talk a little bit and tell you exactly what she's doing. Tell us what you're doing, Haley.
For the past couple of years, I've been doing this toy drive for Toys for Tots, and Toys for Tots is helping kids in need, and like people collect toys and bring it to this kind of warehouse, and they put it in bags and bring it to the kids in need. So on Christmas morning, they can have a smile on their face when they open up their present.
That's really admirable for you to do. Now, when you say you're doing it, you get other people involved in it at your school? What school do you go to?
I go to the Staley Upper Elementary School in Rome.
I was talking to your mom, you collect everything and then you bring them all to the warehouse?
Yes.
And that's the distribution center?
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty admirable because these are dealing with kids that don't necessarily have toys, right?
Yes.
And so you're trying to bring a little of the Christmas spirit to their lives?
Yes.
Okay. And so Toys for Tots, you've been doing it for 2 years.
Yes.
This is your 3rd year. How old are you?
I'm 10.
You're 10. Now, do you have any accomplishments? You were telling me before we went on camera you were in a play?
Mm-hmm.
What play were you in?
It's Annie the Musical.
And you did that last year?
I did it this year, actually.
This year?
Well, I would like to say thanks for my mom to letting me do this. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be doing this.
It's really important that we have family support when we're trying to do stuff for the community, and you're not old enough to drive yet.
Yeah.
But if you had your driver's license, you'd still do it, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, Haley, so if I want to get involved in this too, how do I get a hold of you, or how do I get involved? Do you have a Facebook? Or?
Mm-hmm. I have a Facebook page.
What's your Facebook page?
It's called Making Spirits Bright, and it like talks about like the Toys for Tots, and it like tells the contact information if you want to like bring a toy to us.
Okay, and Toys for Tots has a website too that the families can register if they need toys?
Yes, it's toysfortots.org.
Toysfortots.org, and then we could go on and register if we're in some need and we need some assistance for toys. How did you get involved in this?
Well, one day my mom brought me to her friend's house because she was doing a food drive, and so my mom brought a lot of cans, and I was thinking that was a good thing to do, and I kind of wanted to do something about it. So I asked my mom if I could do a toy drive, and she said I could. So I just been doing it ever since.
That's very noble. That's a good trait to have as a young child. Well, you're not that young, but you know. You're 10, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm kind of.
Kind of young?
Yeah.
Does your mom think you're young, or do you think you're older when you're talking to your mom?
I don't know.
I bet you when she says it's time for bed, because you got school, you want to stay up later, don't you? See?
I do.
Then you want to be older.
Yes.
The school. Now, you mentioned your elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Are they supporting you? Are they getting the word out through the different classes and the students and
Yes.
stuff? Okay, what are they doing?
Like, my teacher let me hang up posters around the school to let people know about it. And I have a box up next to my classroom, and that's where people drop off toys. And over the announcements, they were talking about Toys for Tots and how you could help.
Hey, welcome to Crazy Otto's Empire Diner. That's 100 West Albany Street right here in downtown Herkimer. You know, a lot of times you see TV shows, you wonder if the cook, the chef is there, if he really actually cooks or he actually is in a restaurant. Well, I'm one of the guys that have been there, done that, and is still doing it. Right here, you can come in, you can see me cook. I'm here virtually every day. Here at Crazy Otto's, they don't call us crazy for nothing. Everything here is fresh and homemade. As you can see, we fresh slice our tomato. Everything's done fresh to order. Doing actually a BLT right now. This is Michael, also happens to be my son. Hey, all right. Hey, welcome to Crazy Otto's. Come on in, give us a try. You won't be disappointed. Now, I understand that just from some of the stuff that you've done in last year's statistics and the figures that the families that have helped, it's literally thousands of people.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that make you feel good?
Yeah.
Try to spread that joy. That's cool.
It just makes me feel proud, like to think about on Christmas morning when a needy child opens their present and they have a smile on their face. That just really makes me proud of how I can make a difference.
Well, you should be, and you should continue the effort, okay? I foresee you doing this for many years.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just want to let you know, too, that we've been talking a lot about the Toys for Tots in Rome and the elementary school and church and stuff, but it's actually all over the Mohawk Valley. So even if you're not from Rome, you're from Utica, Herkimer, wherever you are, they do the Toys for Tots. One of the things is this show here is going to be airing after the deadline.
Yeah.
Okay. And what they do is they'll collect all the boxes and bring them to the distribution warehouse and start separating according to age and gender and stuff.
Yeah.
But they still accept donations, right? Now, see, I didn't know that they accept donations all year long and that people can collect toys all year long. You've collected toys all year long.
Yes.
How many?
I collected 40 in the past year, and then on Black Friday I collected more toys.
So throughout the year, there's a sale, there's a Black Friday sale, there's a going out of business sale. You can pick up toys all year long and just, okay, and then the warehouse, even though the deadline's here, we can still donate because they'll store all them in the warehouse until next year and get a good jump on next year. So that's a great little tidbit in the Mohawk Valley. No matter where you are, kids, your parents, yourself, you can collect toys. And you've done about 70, did you say earlier to me?
Yes, 70.
Wow, that's very, very good. Well, thank you, Haley, for being here. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho!
We got something very special that we all pitched in and did for you.
Really?
We got some stuff for you to take back to these kids. And anytime you need some help, man, feel free to call on us because that's what we're here for. Alrighty? You mind if I have them bring them in?
Absolutely.
All right. Hang on just a second. You ready for boxing? Full of toys.
Whoa!
Well, you got a lot of neat stuff in here.
So much toys.
There's probably a couple hundred toys in here. So now instead of 70, you got hundreds.
So happy. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Is this who you'd call if you need a mechanic? Is this who you'd call if you need a babysitter? No Sheep Designs is the right call for your business when you need professional, affordable web development, photography, or video production. With a decade of experience, we have the knowledge and passion to bring your project to life for much less than you'd expect. Visit nosheepdesigns.com today to see how we can help you.
Hi Hannah, how are you?
Good.
So I have a few questions to ask you, okay? And I want you to think real hard about what your answers are, okay? All right, first question. What's your favorite reindeer?
Rudolph,
Rudolph? How come?
because he has a shiny red nose.
Okay. All right, next question. What do you think Mrs. Claus does at the North Pole?
Help you work.
Okay. Does she do anything special?
Make cookies.
Okay, she does. She makes a lot of cookies. What's your favorite present that you've gotten at Christmas time? What has Santa brought you that you remember the most, that you like the most? I know you're only 6.
I don't remember.
Okay. How about what do we want this year? What do you want Santa to bring you?
Monster High headphones.
Monster High headphones. Okay. Have you done anything nice for anybody this year? And that could be mom, dad, it could be anybody. What have you done that's been nice for somebody?
I helped my friend when she fell down.
That was very nice of you. How did it make you feel?
Sad when she fell.
And when you helped her up?
Good, because she was actually okay.
That's great. All right, last question. What do you want to know about the North Pole? My elves? Me? What's the question that you have about Santa and the North Pole?
Is it hard work to do there?
It's really not hard work. It's a lot of work, but we have a lot of fun, don't we? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Rocco. How are you?
Good.
Good. Well, Santa has a few questions for you, okay? I want you to think real hard about your answers for me, all right? So the first question I have is, what do you think Mrs. Claus does at the North Pole?
Wash your clothes and bake your cookies.
Okay. All right. That's not bad. All right. Second question. Who's your favorite reindeer?
Comet.
Comet. How come?
I don't know. I just like
You
it.
just like him? Okay. All right. Third question for you. What is the best present Santa's ever brought you so far?
I'd have to say a Lego radio.
A Lego radio.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, have you done anything nice for anybody this year?
Yeah.
What?
When I went out to lunch with my family, some lady dropped a cane and I picked it up.
Oh, that was very nice of you. How did it make you feel to do that?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
So it's important to be nice to people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And my last question for you would be a question you can ask me. What do you want to know about the North Pole, the elves?
How long does it take to make a toy?
How long does it take? Well, it depends on the toy. So it can be anywhere from a couple of hours to a couple of days. Hi, Trey. How are you?
Good.
Good. Well, Santa has a few questions for you, okay? And I want you to think about your answers. And the first question I'm going to ask you is, who's your favorite reindeer?
Rudolph,
Rudolph? How come?
because I like his nose.
You like his nose. That seems to be the big answer. Okay. Next question. What do you want for Christmas this year? What do you want Santa to bring?
A scooter.
A scooter. Okay. Do you want the powered scooter or do you want the one where you use your
power
foot?
scooter.
Power scooter. We'll have to see about that. Okay. Next question. What's Mrs. Claus do at the North Pole? What do you think her job is?
Cook for you.
Cook for me? Okay. That's pretty good. She does, and she bakes lots of cookies. All right, next question. Have you done anything nice for anybody this year?
Yes.
Okay. What'd you do?
Help my mom with the groceries.
Oh, very nice. Now, how does it feel when you help somebody out?
Good.
Good, because it's important to be nice, right? And to help. Okay. Last question's easy. You could ask Santa any question you want about the North Pole, elves. What would you say is something that you want to know about?
What time do you come around the world?
Well, it's an interesting question. That's a good question. Santa uses all the time zones to his advantage, because if you know how the time zones work, okay, so basically I get everything done in one night, but it's actually one day. How's that? And I'm able to slow time down so I can get every present delivered.
My product is flawless every time.
Their quality and service is second to none.
What has most impressed me about them is their constant yearning to please the customer.
My favorite thing about Master Images is absolutely the customer service.
The main thing is the quality is excellent. I wouldn't go anywhere else.
Hi, Alyssa. How are you?
Good.
Good. How old are you?
6.
6. Okay. What would you like for Christmas this year?
A Barbie pen.
A Barbie pen. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So that's your number one present. All right. I have a couple questions for you, okay? Think about your answers. And the first question I have is kind of an easy one. But what or who is your favorite reindeer?
Rudolph.
Rudolph, how come?
Because he helped you.
Okay, that's a good answer. Have you done anything nice for anybody this year? Helped anybody out?
Yes.
What'd you do?
I helped my mom clean her room, and she helps me clean my room.
Very nice. And how's it feel to help somebody out?
Good.
Good, because it's really important to be nice to people, isn't it? Yeah. How about, here's a question for you. What does Mrs. Claus do at the North Pole?
Make you cookies? Gingerbread cookies?
You're right. Yep. And actually, my favorite cookie is a sugar cookie. Okay? With ice cold milk. Now, here's a question for you. You probably won't know the answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Who is Alabaster Snowball? Do you know? Alabaster Snowball is the keeper of my naughty nice list. So he's the guy that knows all about how you guys are behaving. And he reports to me. And you can actually Google him. He's in the Elf Hall of Fame. Okay? What questions do you have about the North Pole?
Well, I want to know how many elves you have.
How many elves? That's a good question. You know that I have over 5,000 elves.
That is a lot.
And guess how old they are?
How old?
Some of them are almost 1,000 years old. They raised me. So I'm 300. She's actually 150. So the elves took care of me when I was little, and that's why I dress like them. Hi, Grace. How are you?
Good.
Good. How old are you?
8.
8? Okay. When did you turn 8?
In August.
In August. So just turned, not too long ago. Well, I'm going to ask you a few questions, okay? You can take your time and think about the answers. First question I have is, what do you want for Christmas this year?
A cotton candy maker.
A cotton candy maker. You're going to share with all your friends? Yeah? Okay. Well, we'll see if we can do that, all right? Next question would be, what does Mrs. Claus do at the North Pole?
Watches over the elves.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So she does that. She works with the elves quite a bit. Have you done anything nice for anybody this year?
Yes.
What'd you do?
I helped my friend feel better.
How'd you do that?
Well, she was sad about because her friend broke up with her, so I said we can still have fun and play together.
And how'd that make you feel? Did you make her feel better?
Good.
Good. It's important to be nice to people, isn't it? Now, Santa really is proud of you for that. Now, the next question I have for you is one that you may not know the answer to, okay? But I'm going to ask you, do you know who Alabaster Snowball is?
Yes.
Who is it?
He watches over the list, the naughty and nice.
Oh, so you know Alabaster. Have you ever seen a picture of him?
No.
Okay, well, you can Google it, and he's in the Elf Hall of Fame. So, okay. All right, and then the last question I have is, anything you want to know about the North Pole? Or the elves, or Mrs. Claus, or the reindeer?
Yes.
What would you like to know?
How do the elves make the toys?
Well, the elves are actually very, very, very handy people. They learned how to do all sorts of different crafts, and so they use tools just like we do. They're little, they're a lot smaller, but they learned how to make toys a long, long time ago. Now they make them just like the ones in the store, but they used to make them out of wood, so that's how they make them. Hey, Brandon, how are you today?
Good.
Good. Santa's going to ask you a few questions, okay? You can take your time and think about them, all right? First question's going to be real easy, I think. Who's your favorite reindeer?
Rudolph.
Rudolph. How come?
Because he leads the reindeer crew.
Okay. All right, that's a good reason. What do you think Mrs. Claus does at the North Pole?
To see if kids are good or bad.
Well, actually, that's my job. So, what do you think she does?
As far as I know, nothing.
Nothing. Oh, she does quite a bit. She bakes cookies. She takes care of the elves. She does a bunch of stuff. Okay.
Usually feeds elves.
She feeds the elves too. Yep. So that's how I keep my tummy. Okay. All right. Here's a question regarding the good and bad boys and girls. Do you know who Alabaster Snowball is?
He's a bad elf.
No, actually, he's a good elf, but he keeps track of my naughty nice list. So, do you know the elf on the shelf? They all report to him.
Well, do you have any bad elves?
No bad elves. Not at the North Pole. They're all good. What do you want for Christmas this year?
I want Halo guys. Do you know the kind of Halo guys that are at Walmart? Well, I want the one with 3 green guys and 3 red guys.
Oh, okay. We'll see if we can do that for you.
And I also wanted one more thing.
What's that?
I wanted my own golden retriever.
Ooh, well, pets are something that we have to talk to Mom and Dad about. Santa can't carry pets in the sleigh. Okay, just so you know. Okay, that's important to know. Have you done anything nice for anybody this year? What have you done?
Well, one of my friends fell down at the playground and I helped them get to their nurse.
Well, that was very nice of you. And how did you feel after you did that?
Good.
Good, because it's very important to be nice to people, isn't it? That's true. Santa's really proud of you for that. And then the last question I have actually is a question you can ask me anything you want about the elves, about the North Pole, about me, about the reindeer. What's the question? What's the one question you want to ask?
Well, I was wondering if Rudolph's nose was the one that had its nose cut off and replaced with a light bulb.
No. Rudolph's nose glows on its own. He's got magic in his nose. So it's a real nose, though. It's not a light bulb. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good.
Good. Well, thank you for coming to visit with me. Santa has a few questions for you. All right. First question is, what do you want for Christmas this year?
Well, one Lego Halo.
Okay. Lego Halo. Okay. Did you have a list?
Yeah.
Okay, that's important because the list always gets to me, so I know. So you don't have to worry about that. You did good. Lego Halo is very important, though, right? Okay. What's the most special Christmas present you've received from me so far?
A chick. Car.
Okay. So do you still have it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. This question: what does Mrs. Claus do at the North Pole?
Be the elf.
Okay. All right. That's good. Have you done anything nice for anybody this year?
Somebody fell and slipped on their shoelace, so I helped them up.
Okay. And how did that make you feel?
Good.
Good. Okay, because it's important that you're nice to everybody and you try to help people out. Okay. Santa's very proud of you doing that. Okay. And then the last question I have for you is, what do you want to know about the North Pole? The elves, me, Mrs. Claus, reindeer? What would you like to know?
The reindeer.
Okay. What would you like to know about them?
What kind of magic do they have?
Well, actually, the reindeer is a good question. A lot of people think the reindeer fly all the time. They don't. They only fly on Christmas Eve. That's one of the best parts of Santa's job, is we get to fly one night a year. Okay? And it's because Mother Nature gives us our magic, and all the children that believe in me help me make that magic strong, and my reindeer can fly. So that's how they fly on Christmas Eve. Well, Louisa, we met a lot of nice little boys and girls today, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, now that we have a few minutes alone, I was kind of wondering if you would tell me what you think about working at the North Pole and how much fun it is to be an elf.
It's a lot of fun to be an elf because it's fun to see children happy on Christmas morning.
And what do you do at the North Pole so that people out there know?
Well, I help make the toys, and I work with the reindeer and Mrs. Claus.
Oh, okay. What do you do with the reindeer?
I help feed them and breast them.
Okay. And Mrs. Claus, where do you work with her?
Help her in the kitchen while she's baking cookies.
Does she like to bake cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite cookie?
Sugar cookie.
Sugar cookies? Okay, so is Santa's. So how's it for working with me? Do you like working for Santa?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I told the kids you were 150 years old, so is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and what's the age of the oldest elf in the North Pole?
I don't really know.
Okay, I know a couple that are almost 1,000, so they're pretty old. So, okay. Well, it's been a lot of fun, hasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get ready for Christmas. Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody! Ho 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 ho!
Huh?
You never fart, do you? Oh, yeah? Because you're a girl?
I fart.
And Mama and her crew chief. All right. Take two.
My dad farts.
I've never met a dad that doesn't.
And action.
Hey, Scott Tranter here, host of CNY Kids Talk, where we...
You don't understand the power.
That is weird.
You can tell, but oh my God. It's him.
Pretty girls.
Pretty Scott.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead.
You have a box full of toys.
Whoa.
There's more toys. Yeah, I'm gonna make some room. I think you got room for toys. Okay? All right, thanks guys.